Wait, hold on. Hey, look at the monitor. Why would anybody point it out? There's nothing happening. What is on that big screen? Welcome back to more Pokémon Shield, where last time we had the semi-finals. And now we are on to infiltrate Rose Tower, because Gem and Rose is up there talking with Leon, and somehow for some odd reason that rubbed us the wrong way, so we're now on our way to go up there. I'm still a little bit unsure why, but that's what we're doing. So let's get our butt up in there and see what's going on up there. Why is Gem and Rose occupying Leon? And why is it so eerie? Wow, it's huge in here. What in the world is this place meant to be? I think it's the point where they suck in all of the particles, if I remember that correctly. Listen, Lynn. Don't know if you knew this already, but I've heard Rose Tower was built on a power spot. That's also explaining why it is collecting the power particles. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When we get up to the roof and have a bit of space, we can Dynamax our Pokemon. I mean, I can Dynamax wherever I want, is what I'm getting from that, but whatever. Which is all well and good, but less certain is whether this lift can get us to the top. Rose Tower has like 100 floors, right? You'll be leaving right now, so there's no need to worry about the lift. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. All staff are ordered to help remove the intruders from the premises at once. See? Miss Oleana says so, then it looks like this is the end of the line for you kids. If I get rid of the intruders, I'll probably get a big bonus. Ooh, 2 level ups. One for Gira, which beautiful, and one for Pi. Double edge. Double edge is 120, 100. Also damages yourself, but we do that over headbutt, because why not? More damage. I like it. Beautiful. Now we have that, and Pi, you're also looking not too shabby. And we also defeated you, Elijah. Having to give up my pocket money. Losing means I'm back in the red. You should... You get pocket money? My bonus. My dream of finally affording a house of my own. We need to speak with Gem and Rose. Tell us where he is. Well, will you? Get on the lift. The chairman's at the top of the building. Alright. We're nearly to Gem and Rose. Are we? Hold on, Lee. We're coming. Come on, Lynn, let's crack on. Something else, however, that I figured out in this fight is, first of all, I don't have any PP anymore in my Flame Ball. And the second thing is, that would be a move that I would actually consider using the PP up on, because it's a good move to have. So, why not for that move? It deals a lot of damage, it just knows it naturally. Let's just boost it a little bit with those. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Wow. Unnecessarily fancy. Okay. That's an elevator? I wouldn't know where to get off with all of these doors. This is taking ages. I mean, 100 floors hop, and it is going at a moderate pace. What? I didn't think we're at the top yet. Why have we stopped? Hi there. You two are gym challengers, aren't you? Thank you for taking part in the Gala League's gym challenge. Yet I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to interfere in our work. We will drive you out to protect the many subsidiary companies housed here in Rose Tower. Behold the glorious high-tech elevator of Rose Tower, able to withstand Pokémon battles. They are constructed by the subsidiary macrocosmo construction. Cool, I guess? Ooh, Mac got a level up. Beautiful. And I think that also was everything you had. We've created an extraordinary lift that's safe even for Pokemon battle. Yes, nobody can beat macrocosmo construction when it comes to our dedication to our work. I beat you in the Pokemon battle though, so if I've been defeated, I have little choice but to respectfully retreat. Yet I must ask once more that you please do not interfere with Gem and Rose's work. The elevator and Rose Tower are constructed so that only the floor ascends, but that presents some danger, thus the presence of these walls constructed of light. We can thank Macrocosmos Construction for providing this wonderful technology as well. I'm not sure if she was not here just to give me an ad read. Wait, so the folks working on the tower can stop the elevator from the outside at any time? We're just trying to get to the top already. Hop, that's usually how that works. If your elevator goes up and there is someone on the floor before that and they push the button, the elevator will stop at that spot, since it's already on the way past it. That's usually how that works. It does not move past that floor to get to the top, then come back down, because if that person also wants to go up, it had to go up again. That is not how an elevator works, Hop. I'm sorry to break it to you. Our teams have been working themselves ragged for us. Let me heal them up, all up. Thank you! That was actually really good. Let's go further up. The music's really fun. It also doesn't change in the battles, which is a nice little touch. Yes, Hop, what is it? It seemed like you wanted to talk about something. Rose Tower is almost 1,000 feet tall. We are now about 500 feet above the ground. I'm from MC Insurance. Do you have a life insurance policy? We're kids. I doubt that we have. But then again, we're Pokemon trainers. Maybe we should have. Ooh, Zen. Beautiful. All the threes. We love it. A level up for Donnie here at the end as well. Gorgeous. We like that. So, nobody can beat MC Insurance when it comes to dedication to our work. This building's well over 500 feet tall. That's as tall as around 100 Machoke standing on top of each other. Didn't you see the 1,000 feet before we started the battle? I'm quite terrified of heights actually. Unfortunately, our insurance doesn't pay out for being defeated in Pokemon battles. Again, we are trainers, we're going around fighting wild Pokemon. Maybe we need insurance? Hop, you're really looking like you want to talk to me, but I cannot move or do anything, so whatever you are blabbering on about, I can't interact with you, I'm sorry. Next door, what do you work for? You're nearly to the top, but you'll not be meeting the chairman. I've got no fear of heights. I work high in the skies doing my job for the lofty macrocosmal air. Cool. And there we go, we defeated the next two. Nobody can beat macrocosmal air when it comes to our dedication to our work. I'm really just getting ads here. You ever get that floaty feeling when the lift is going up? No, I get it. I get that floaty feeling when it goes down. Don't you presume to meet the chairman? You're not on the same level as such a great man. You must know that in high rises such as this one, the higher up you go, the more important the people you find working there. Chairman Rose is at the top of the top, not just of this tower, but of all Gala. Usually the higher up you go, the less people you will see in an elevator like this, because the rooms up top mostly are empty. Looks as though we're nearly there, mate. Look sharp, let's do this. I'm looking as sharp as I've been looking the whole time, Hop. But you decided to stop talking to me, I guess, so we are on our way. Oh. Also, they all preferred Steel-type Pokemon. Just saying, so that you know about that. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you really quickly. Then, stay on ground. I didn't plan on... Okay. Welcome to Chairman Rose's exclusive space. Here, nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So, you got through all of the special staff that I had ordered to stop you. Yeah, through all of Macrocosmos. I would expect nothing less of the trainers handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I'm afraid it is now time for you to go home. Because I will not allow anyone to disturb the great Chairman Rose! You shall be first, Lyn! If I beat you to pieces, then the champion will have no one to battle and will thus lose heart. In that state, he will listen to anything the chairman says. I don't think that's quite how that works, but sure. Also, yes, that is a match you will see, because she is a special trainer, not just a random goon. And a big name trainer, so we're gonna have to do... We can max ourselves here. You have 5 Pokemon, no necessary to do that, but Pyro Ball should take that thing out right quick. Ice Ghost. Goodbye, Frostlass. Level 50 though, even on the spot. So there goes your Frostlass. My, how cheeky to do such a thing as to hurt my partner. You send it out. I'm just trying to defend myself here while attacking you. It's a little bit of a twisted logic. I give you that. Melodic. We could also do Pi, but Melodic might know some Dragon type moves, so... And also some Ice type moves. That's why I'm scared to send out Pi in that situation. But I think Sin would do just fine. Because it is just a water type and we have an overdrive that can do some good damage. Play the baseline. Beautiful played. Well played even. So far we only one-shot their Pokemon. Let's see if we can continue the trend. I doubt though. Salazzle. I love Salazzle. Donnie. It's a... Yeah, no, Donnie is the best one that I have for that. There was a short moment of thinking around. A ground type move would be the thing that takes it out guaranteed with the 4x weakness that Salazzle has. But I don't have that, sadly. And the only ground type move that I would be able to teach anyone would be Dig, and I don't really care about that. I was expecting you to be faster than I am. Because Donnie is not necessarily the speedster. But Donnie hurts nonetheless. Still staying strong. We're still doing what I was hoping we would do, taking a Pokemon out in one hit. Yeah, we take damage because of the poison. You did good there, Oleana, I give you that. Serena. Now the problem comes. What was Serena? Serena sounds a little bit like... It might be a fairy type. Serena. I'm gonna... I don't have anything better. I'm gonna go out on a limb with Sin. What was Serena? I don't remember. Gosh dang it, that will hurt me in the long run. But even if it's a fairy type, there's no way that we're gonna take it out. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. You are the grass type. Oh, close, close. Ouch. But whatever. Okay, not whatever. My attack's dead. Silver close. Poison Chap just needed a little bit more oomph, and we actually could have taken that one out in one hit as well. So, all things considered, that went surprisingly smooth. Serena is that one. Let's see if I can ever remember that. That's okay, Pi. And Fred. Ooh, the attack's dead. Why though? I love it. And Gabodor. See, that's my problem. I don't have anything to deal with poison types. I could just go in there and... You know what? We're gonna stick with Sin. This is my last Pokemon? Seriously? Oleana's gotta finish this! Yeah, you decided to challenge me first, the one who made it to the finals. So I'm not sure how smart that was of you. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna max your Pokemon, so I'm gonna do that first. Let's send you out. Sin, show us what you can do. The beauty of a huge baseline. And you're also gonna max it? As expected. I think I'll treat you to something truly spectacular. A Gigantamax. Okay, I did not know that you can G-max that thing. Well, great. I love how this is some toy boat, toy plane. There's some fun stuff in there. Boom! Get zapped! Not taking you out in one hit, sadly. Ooh, but now the field is static. It's crackling with anticipation. Max Quake. Oh! 4 times weakness. Dang it! But that sucks a lot. Superb. I cannot heal Sin to get her some level up as well. I don't really have a lot of choices here. I just need to be faster and hope that my Pyro Ball takes it out. Didn't get the animation for it, fascinatingly. Still did enough damage. Earthquake, I did not see that one coming, that it had that. Sorry Sin, that would have been your level up too. Well, we did it. You look so deflated. I wasn't able to win. Aliana, you really are a hopeless woman. Come on, don't beat yourself up. Seriously. It's my job. This is inexcusable. What was I thinking? Any gym challenger who's made it this far would be no pushover. Under normal circumstances, I would have tried to delay you further. However, all the necessary wishing stars have been collected. Do as you wish. There is nothing to be done now. Typical Lyn. You and Cinderace are unstoppable. Thankfully. Can you heal me though, Top, before we move forward? Everything I did to further the chairman's own goals. Hi there. Did you hear the ruckus? Did you hear what was going on? Leon, we've discussed this 100 times already, and still you fail to understand what's at stake. You were supposed to be our champion. I think I understand well enough. What I don't understand is why we ought to cancel tomorrow's tournament in order to solve a problem that's 1,000 years away from affecting any of us. What difference is one day going to make? My duty as champion isn't this madness. It's to carry out the championship match. That's what Gala wants, and what I want. It's what we've all been looking forward to for so long. No, you don't understand. You still don't understand a thing. Look around us, Leon. Look at the Gala region stretched out before us. And know that the energy required to keep this brilliant, glittering world alive will be exhausted a millennium from now. Again. There's some other people that can work on that. You can optimize it a little bit, but you don't need to solve the problem just yet. The people of Gala today will no longer even exist. What Gala wants today hardly matters. The future is more important than just one day. We must act as quickly as we possibly can. We must take action in order to avert tragedy, so that all can look forward to a better future. In 1,000 years. Fine, look, I think I understand your concerns, Chairman. And I give my word I'll help with your plans, just as soon as tomorrow's match is over. Hi. We intruded. Lee! You never showed up when you're supposed to, so I got worried that something had happened. Chris and Marnia, all those Team Yell oddballs, you all helped us to get here. I must apologize to you, Hop, if I've made you worry at all. There are times when adults just can't seem to have an honest discussion with one another. Sometimes our pride just gets in the way. Never mind any of this. Hop, Lyn, let's head back to the hotel, and we'll all grab dinner together, yeah? It's on me, so you can order whatever you fancy. Okay? If you'll excuse us, Chairman Rose. And I do hope you'll watch tomorrow's match. It's sure to be one of the history books. That felt odd. One for the history books. You still don't understand, young champion. No, I'm going to change the course of history. It's a bit weird. The next evening, so today would be the match. Hello there. This is it. Did you get enough sleep? You and your team are the ones battling, but I've had But a freeze in my stomach since I woke up. Well, I'm fine. Challenger Lin, the finals will be starting shortly. I'm here to escort you to the stadium. What's all this? Didn't learn your lesson yesterday? If you need another helping of Hop in his trusty Rillaboom, I'll be happy to give you one. He only used his Tapulo. Never did we saw his Rillaboom. No, wait, please. I'm not like those other league stuff. I'm a good one, if I may say so myself. I heard about what happened yesterday. Miss Oleana can be a little extreme in her desire to assist the chairman with his goals, I'm afraid. It seems she was cultivating her own group of league staff in secret to deploy for, well, things like that debacle last night. But you've no need to worry about today's staff. All of us are here for the right reason. Well, that's what she says. I guess we trust her. I guess we trust her then, yeah? Lin? Let's go! I can't wait another minute! Well? Would you like me to show you the way to Winton Stadium? Take me away! I'm ready for it. Then let's be on our way. Fancy loading screen for the fact that we just head out there. Also, my team is hopefully healed. We are looking gorgeous as it is. Beautiful. Well, Hop, what is it? Lin! I know, I've been in there already. This is it! Here at Winton Stadium, the greatest stadium in all Gala. We're gonna show everyone the greatest battle ever made and set the world on fire. That's not necessarily my plan, but sure. So, go get yourself checked in. Give me a quick moment though, I wanna see what I can buy in the Pokemon Center here. I might need some supplies. Okay, bought myself a little bit of stuff. I'm good to go now. So time to get myself checked in and have myself a champion time, as Leon likes to say. It's Lin, you can do it. I'm trying my best, everyone. Challenger Lin, we've been waiting for you. Since you won your way through the semifinals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals. And they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through this final bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. So are you ready to go to the locker room now? I am. Then I'll show you the way. Rematch with the gym leaders. I hope I get to see who I'm gonna battle every time so that I can set up the right Pokemon up front. Just to deal with them accordingly. Hi Pierce. How's it going? I'd aim to win this thing. And I'd do it with you without using Dynamax. To help everyone in Spikebooth reclaim their pride. And to see him smile once again. Long time no see. This will be a different sort of battle than you faced in the gym challenge. Those were basically test matches, but this is a serious battle. My mask, it feels like it's going to fall off. Gangle? I'm going to win my way through every round. Then I'll be the one taking on Leon. If I don't, then I have failed to repay Duraludon and the rest of my team for all their hard work. Might have to battle you again. My first match is against Raihan of all people? What rotten luck. But even if it changes the weather around, I don't plan on throwing in the towel so easily. I won't be putting on a showy battle for the crowd. I'll show everyone what a severe battle truly is. I'll always press on and challenge myself so that I can go on as a Pokemon trainer for as long as possible. As long as you continue to push yourself, your brilliance will never fade. True. Can I see who I'm battling against? I can. It's the opening ceremony for the finals. When you're ready, please head for the pitch. I head for the pitch. Yes, let's start the ceremony. I'm ready. Then in you go. I'm ready, I say. Okay, let's see. Is it really just the opening ceremony? It probably goes without saying, but hello Gala! I'm the champion Leon, the chairman is tied up with some business, so I hope no man stepping in order to lead all the greatest heights of Pokemon trainers of the Gala region. The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. Why is this so fast? So on behalf of the chairman, I want to say, let the final matches begin! You can't put any weight in those words because it's just so fast. Wait, you! Who's that? A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I am Beatty, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Beatty, he's the challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with Challenger Lin here. I'm aware that this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle her. I stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. What an unexpected turn of events! Former challenger Beatty has come for one last battle. We are currently debating what to do with Challenger Beatty. To all our viewers, both here in the stadium and at home in front of the telly, we ask that you please be patient. I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had to say something. Do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was Oliana who asked me to gather wishing stars for the chairman, but then the chairman himself disowned me. And then that strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on fairy-type Pokemon. You followed her willingly as far as I recall that. You have any idea what I've been through? Covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles with fairy-type Pokemon every day? And here I am, pouring my heart out to you, when I never lost my cool before. We've reached a decision, ladies and gentlemen. The champion himself has accepted Beatty's sudden interruption. Is the champion showing his love by giving every trainer a chance to grow stronger? Or is it a trial for Challenger Lin? Maybe all? My will hasn't been broken yet. If I would have known that I have to fight you first and foremost, I would have put Fred up front. But sadly, that didn't work. Meanwhile, actually, you know what? Gira makes a lot of sense all of a sudden for that Pokemon. Oh, are you now a fairy-type trainer since you've been training? We've faced so much to quit now. We've got no choice but to win. And intimidate. I figured that was gonna happen. Okay, Power Ball. If you only have fairy-type Pokemon now, then actually Sin is the one to go up front. Critical hit. You really wanted that Mawile gone. Which I understand and I respect. Yeah, so close. Gardevoir. See, that is my only problem. They are psychic and fairy. I hate that. But let's send out Fred. Sin is technically good for that. But again, the psychic type moves are just too big of a problem. And Fred has still the edge there. So let's see, Gardevoir. Full surrender, let's go. I wish. Okay. What do you wish for? Your wish did nothing. And my false surrender did a lot. Do you wish again? Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, that sucks. See, that is my big problem that I have with those. Because my Pokemon that I have are always a little weak to either of these attacks. Special attack though on Sin, that's gonna be useful for that battle. The attack for Mac. Rapidash. Rapidash is a pure fairy. So Sin is definitely gonna be good for that one. I wish you had a better poison type move than just poison jab, stab, jab, poison jab. But it's okay. We can deal. I hope you're not a psychic type as well. Sin, don't doze off. I need you to be fully there for me. Psycho Cut. It just knows also psychic type moves. Come on, take it out. You're so good to me, Sin. Ay. Okay, I have an idea on what to do. And Donnie just grew stronger. So I feel like Donnie would be a good choice. We have a steel type move with Donnie. If we max Donnie now and use max spikes or whatever it's called, then I think we have a good chance. What with that calm expression? Think you're going to win? I mean, all I have to do is withstand your Hatterene in its maxed form. So yes, I think I'm going to win. It might... You shudder because you know that I have max steel spikes on Donnie. And they will tear you apart. Also, the max darkness would technically also be a good thing because it's still a psychic type. But the steel spikes, I think, are better. So let's go, Donnie. Show what we can do by destroying that thing. I'll show you a truly great pink. It's time for my dear Hatterene to Gigantamax. I hate that everyone can G-Max except for me. I mean, technically I could have tried to find some G-Max Pokemon in the wilderness, but I didn't and I don't care. It does not look that different, I wanna say. Probably is though, but it doesn't look that different. Max Steel Spikes, let's see if you can eat them up or not. Still standing. I'll give you that, not bad. And there's my defense. Mindstorm. It's a shame that it does not boost up my special defense as well, but... Now the field is weird. I'm not sure how to feel about that, but the field is weird. Spikes! A weird field didn't do anything for you, sadly. There it goes. Knocked out. And none of my Pokemon are KO'd, so we're doing good. It was still a close one with Sin and with Fred. I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are. Fairy types are great. Well, I lost. Looks like Challenger Beatty was no match for Challenger Lin and her trusted team. Hey Beatty, that was some match. Some match. Don't retire, just restart your career. This isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the fairy type gym leader. Though I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Miss Opal in no time. The stadium is filled with voices cheering on these two young trainers. Now Challenger Lin, please head back to the locker room so that you can rest up from that unexpected match. Thank you. But that was not so. Rather surprising for Challenger Beatty to barge in like that. In any case, once you're ready, please head into the pitch. The finals are about to begin. Okay, sure. I still don't know how I'm fighting, so... Let's just go. My team's healed, I'm ready. I have all the time in the world, not really. But... Let's see. The time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. The two trainers to face each other in the first battle of the first round are... A trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Lin. We know that already. Her opponent is the exact one that I did not want to have up front. The Raging Wave, the master of water types, Nesser. Well, I'm bad off. I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Hulbury Stadium. I mean, you were the second gym leader, I hope I have. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent too. But you're not the champion, and you'll never become the champion either. Do you know why? It's because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again. I'll use Dynamax to wash you out of the sea, out to sea and beyond the horizon. Go for it! I have two Pokemon that actually will help me a lot in that fight though. And I have the one that does not help me up front first. But hey, Golisopod might actually be the perfect Pokemon for you to start off with, so that I start at kind of an advantage. Senna might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Sonia before all of this. I'm gonna use Pyro Ball. Bounce technically would have been even better. But that just wants to get out of there, so that worked out beautifully for me. Barraskewda. Oh, Barraskewda. You're thinking about camping, eh? Okay, we're going in there with Double Edge. Let's just go all in. Bonk. Ooh, so close. That might just be enough damage that I took that you can take me out now in one hit. Yep, that sucked. That was bad on so many levels. You know what, Sin? You're not on level 56, so you go up front first. Also, I hope that you're a little bit faster than that thing, so... Full restore. You are faster now. Let's see if you can... Barraskewda can survive something that's super effective. A nice base solo. It couldn't. What a shame. What a shame. Sorry, Gira. You're not gonna get level ups out of this fight. You're bringing back the Golisopod. I don't think I need to worry about anything. And because your Golisopod is pretty hurt already, I'm just gonna use Boom Burst. That should take it out easily. There you go. Cannon fodder for no good reason. I take it though. Seeking. Wait. Yeah, Seeking is not Kingdra. I always confuse these two and need to remember who is who. Because they are so incredibly close with the name. Anyway, there goes your Seeking. Still easy to fight and take out. Sorry, Gira, that you're not getting level ups out of that. Beautiful for you, Sindo. Ooh, Pie. You wanna go all out for this fight, I see. And that's also good for Fred. Plapper, that thing's a goner. That is a beauty. But does it? It has. Ooh. Ooh, the pain that you're gonna feel from that one. Goodbye, Plapper. I might not want to switch out Sin now. Because that's just way too good. What you sending out next? Dreadnought. I knew that you were gonna do that. And technically Pie would be better with the 4 times damage with the grass type move. But we have it raining. We have it raining right now, which is so much. We're gonna switch it out anyway. I thought about using Pie, and I'm gonna use Pie. It's a turtle versus a Pie. Let's see who's stronger. The only fear that I have is that your Dreadnought is faster than my Pie. Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. Been saving the best for last. I'm expecting that you can G-Max your Dreadnought. Okay, let's go in there. Max Overgrowth. You're faster than I am. Flood the stadium, make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Gigantamax. The modified version of the song is cool. That is horrifying. Why is it standing on 2 legs? Why are you standing on 2 legs? You never did that. No form of you ever stood on 2 legs. It's quite frankly horrifying. But the cheers are cute. Look at my giant apple pie. Let's go and do it. Max Rockfall. That we might be good. We're not a bug, you can't squish us that easily. Oh, but you bring out a sandstorm. That's your reasoning for doing that. Is that enough though? It wasn't. 4 times weakness and now it's grassy green the field. Bye Dreadnought, explode into a million pieces like a Mega Man boss. Yes, that's right. Dynamax Pokemon are just Mega Man bosses. And there shrinks my apple pie again. You did amazing, Pie. It's Stormy. You had no problem handling us Surging Might. It's no wonder that you won. Hey, still impressive battle. And the winner is Lynn. She defeated Nessa during the Gym Challenge and now has pulled it off again. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Jenny was saying something about how amazing you were. I wish I'd paid more attention to what she was talking about. But everyone in Gala's got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride the current all the way to the end. Now, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first round will begin shortly. I will fight Alistair, it seems. These are the results of the first round. Alistair is the one that I'm gonna fight. So that means, Fred, you go up front. That's for you. And we still have Donnie as a backup for that. I feel confident in that. Time for the semi-final matches of the finals. If you're ready, please head to the pitch. I'm ready. We still have the time. The fights are going by surprisingly fast today. We're having some trouble with the last few episodes with having battles that took forever. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals. Of the 4 remaining challengers, which 2 will be left for the last match? I bet it will be me against Raihan again. If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this year's Champion Cup as the former Gym Challenger Beatty stormed the stage, but Lim was having none of it. This year's top challenger made quick work of him before washing away Gym Leader Nessa. And now to take her on, here comes Gym Leader Alistair, the boy known far and wide as the silent school-aged star. Ugh. Hi Alistair, how's it going? Alistair? You look well. I remember you. You were the strongest Gym Challenger I had. So I reckon we should battle. Let's go, Alistair. You're still creepy, for one reason or another. But I have my team set up, and this time I have a Pokemon that should have no problems taking you out too much. There we go. Ready to max out. Everyone's looking. I want to hide, but I'll fight. Pressure. I hate that you have pressure. That sucks a lot. So I know... I think you're an attacker right now. So false surrender would be good in that case. Let's go. Yeah, Dusknoir is a sturdy one. That's the problem. Dusknoir is like the chubby. My speed fell? Come on. I'm gonna do another false surrender because you will fall for it again. Starting it off with a chubby like that is just annoying. And there we go, we heal ourselves a little bit. Shell Bell is still doing its thing for us. Nice attack and nice speed, we always love that. And Mac, the attack is growing as well. Chandelure. You know what? Just so that we get your speed stat back, I'm gonna switch over to Donnie. Because that just helps me keep my stats where they should be. So let's see, Chandelure. I have 2 ways that this could go. And the stronger move would be I mean, you cannot leave the field anymore. I'm gonna go for liquidation. I get the stab out of that, and also fuck you. Sorry, that was me, but seriously. The stupid burn. The stupid burn, really? Get liquidated. Not enough. It's always with Will-O-Wisp. It's always with the Will-O-Wisp. Shadow Ball. I'll be fine. I love how Shadow Ball just grows the closer it gets to you. That is something ominous. Anyway, there goes your Chandelure. I'm still burning though. But there's the level up that I was hoping for. More attack, we need that. Ouch. What's next? Poltergeist. Well, Fred, it's time for you to come out and play again against the Poltergeist. Bonk. Let's see what you have. There's your Poltergeist. And yeah, we're gonna do full surrender again. Sorry, my voice is giving out a little bit, but I hate you so much for that. Why do that? You're faster than I am. Okay, Giga Drain, fine by me. Let me do my full surrender and get some of that back thanks to my Shell Bell. It's like one problem that I see though. You're not specifically super fast, and we're 100% gonna have to fight the Gengar again. For Solar. It's a rock. You know what, Fred? You stay out there. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna stick with full surrender. It may break off, but... Yep. Or it just goes down in one hit. Okay, we healed ourselves a good chunk thanks to the Shell Bell. The Shell Bell is really tanking a lot for me here. Special attack. That's good. Foul play. Turns the target's power against it. The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage is dealt. It's a little bit of if that's good or not. There's your Gengar. We're gonna stay. Very last Pokemon. How lonely. How frightening. There it is, the Gengar. So we're gonna max ourselves. And I'm gonna use Max Darkness since nothing else really matters. Gengar, Gigantamax. Swallow everything in darkness. Yeah, open up your portal to hell again. And still, this Gengar is unreasonably fast. I wonder if it's still faster than Gira, because Gira since that, first of all, evolved and got a huge boost to the speed stat. But that Gengar is just way too freaking fast. And I don't understand it. I don't think Gengar should be that fast. Does Gengar really have that much of a speed stat? I don't recall. Anywho, I remember that you gave me some big problems as well, though. I remember that your Gengar, your gym challenge was... Well, not your gym challenge, but your fight was one that I struggled with a little bit. The ooze. The poison. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Is it the other way around? The ooze versus the snooze? Nah, it's darkness that you're gonna eat from me. And it was good, Fred! Dang it, that was beautiful. Ah. That is what we needed, Fred. That was perfect. That was exactly what the doctor ordered. I was concerned about this one again. Fred, you came to fight. Sorry, Alistair. Maybe my mask kept me from seeing just how strong you really are. I mean, I don't understand your mask, Shy Guy kid, but... Challenger Lynn has done it again! What a performance! She sails right through! I mean, yeah, I'm doing. Rams. Double says. Give it your best out there. I'm mad about strong trainers. Our seemingly unstoppable challenger is headed for the final round, but who will she meet there? Will it be the I-Pass on Dynamaxing Pierce, or the Dragon Lord himself, Raihan? The next match will decide it, so don't go far from your screens. Of course it was gonna be Raihan. I would have loved to see Pierce, but these are the results of the second round. The fact that Pierce managed to beat Cabo is impressive. Ha! Raihan gloriously defeated Pierce. Of course he did. And it's gonna be a double match again. Sis, you shouldn't be forcing your way in here. Sorry, Len. I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Ryan. Looked so sloppy out there that people are gonna think we're both weak cause we're related. You got it wrong, sis. Ryan's just that strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be. Alright, I get it, but that's exactly why I wanted you to win. I still thought that was a brilliant battle though. I'm counting on you to win, Lynn. Got that? I'll be cheering for you. Sorry to come in for a chin whack just before the final match. Ryan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to the right good battle. I'm not looking forward. Ryan sucked a lot. We're gonna have Pie. Wait, because you're gonna send out your ground types as well again. So Fred for the dragon. Pie for the ground types? Or Donnie for the ground types? Because, let me just check that Donnie is a bit stronger in that regard. Because you're an attacker, you have Energy Ball, which is a special attack move though, and I cannot teach you the Grass Blade, which would be amazing. And you're an attacker and you have Liquidate, that fits you way better. But that way I also have an extra focus away from Fred with Pi, taking potentially the Dragon type moves and other stuff. Well, again, Fred doesn't care about the Dragon type moves. I can start it off with Pi. If need be, I will switch it over to Donnie. Need a little bit of strategizing before we go out there because Raihan sucks. And Duraludon will be a problem. But we have a fighting type now with us as well that could punch Duraludon's face in easily. Here it is, the last match of the finals. Who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion Leon? Will it be the brilliant rising star challenger Lin? Or will it be the only trainer that champion Leon calls his rival? The tamer of dragons, Raihan! Well, who will it be, Raihan? You're really something else, kid. You've made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, huh? Leon's my rival, and it shows you. I've got to first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking that you beat me once already. But if you think I'm the same Ryan you faced during the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it. So no double battles, we're one-on-one only. Okay. I might still be fine. Raihan. I was focusing, however, on... Oh. Okay. Starting it off with Torkoal. Drought. So you're gonna do things that I'm expecting. That's Drought. It gets the sunlight bright and really harsh. Might just send you out anyway. Donnie? We're gonna do this in a strategic way that makes a lot of sense to me. Hold your horses. Hold your butts, hold your tits, hold everything that can be flapping about. Of course it does yawn. Because that's the one thing that for some odd reason Torkoal is known for, is yawn. I don't quite get it. But anyway, rocks. There goes your speed, because that's something that I should be worried about. Oh, for the love of. That sucks. That sucks like a lot. There goes Donnie. Okay. You suck, my friend. I mean, I could technically still use you, but... no one else has anything that's effective. Let me just think. Because you will never use anything where an electric type Pokemon would come in hand. The Choco is the only thing where it would be like, yeah, that makes sense to send out right now. Must be sleepy. Let's lose Overdrive and just get the stab out of the way. Because you're gonna go in there with Solar Beam, you dumb prick. Okay, there we go. Donnie is being taken out is not something I like. Special attack for Sin is amazing. What's you sending up next? Flygon. Again, there would be an Ice type really good, but Fred is good enough for that. Fred is good enough for that. You are not gonna survive this. So, Flygon doesn't have anything that changes the status of the area. So, the thing is that we're gonna risk it. Let's go. Sandstorm! That's the rule of you. Kinda suspected something like that happening though. You weren't gonna let it stay harsh. Let the winds blow! Stream forward, Sandstorm! There goes your Flygon though. So that's the first thing, of the first dragon to take out. There's a lot of experience that we get out of that. It's fine. Turtonator. It's also a fire type. Is it anything else as well, or is it just a fire type is my question. Donnie would be amazing. You know what, Meg, I love you. I really do. You still just feel more like an afterthought to the team than a real team member to me. Because you never were intended to be in the team to begin with. So... okay, they are all just effective. I'm gonna go ahead... max revive, because if not now, when? So, you're back, sunny day. You're gonna use Solar Beam as well. So you're also just in here for Solar Beam. Which means, here you go, have a tasty sunny day. Have you got a plans to counter? I have Octolock. You're faster than I am. Oh, because you used the Shell Trap. Well, my friend, I'm not attacking you, so... down go your stats. Your Shell Trap can't do anything, but your stats go down. And now Superpower. Another Shell Trap. You suck. Ooh, not good enough. Now the Shell Trap will snap though. Ooh, because I lowered my stats, that sucked a lot. I just realized that I wanted to use you actually in the final there. So it's a fire type Pokemon, so you would be a bad idea, even though the Dragon type cancels that out a little bit. Donnie, I'm afraid that the thing knows Solar Beam. Sin, you come back out. I wanna get Grablock back up actually. I'm gonna use another max revive because for the Duraludon, Grablock Mag might be the one that I need for that. You're really just going in there and hoping that I do something to you, but I'm not. I'm gonna use my Boom Burst. That's all you're doing with that thing, and it's kind of too obvious at this point. And it's gone, so your Shell Trap doesn't do anything. I mean, I understand why you do that, but it's not helpful in the long run. And the light has faded, that's really good for me. Goodra. Gudra might not be able to do anything that's problematic for me, so... Unless that thing has Drizzle. Which it might, but I don't think so. Hi there, Gudra. So, I'm just gonna go in there with Play Rough again. I'm faster than you are. And there goes your Gudra. Gudra is a cutie. And you are fully healed again, Fred. That's good. That is perfect. That is gorgeous. That is really good. And amazing. I love seeing all of that. So Duraludon. So my idea was Mac, because of the Steel type, go in there, Dynamax, and take that thing out. Won't happen. Definitely won't happen. But that's the idea. So let's see. You do realize I'm the great Raihan, right? I'll be the one to beat Leon. So, something first. Let's see who's faster, your Duraludon or my Octopus that should be in the water but somehow isn't. Your Duraludon, your building is still faster. Bring the storm, my partner will send everyone in the stadium flying. I'm still shocked that the building is so fast. It does not really make a lot of sense to me. But that's just what it is. Yeah. Why is the building so fast? I don't get it. Anyway, have a giant octopus. We call it the Kraken. There we go. I need to survive one of your attacks. That's perfect. We survived that easily and handily. Your defense rose, as I suspected. We're good so far. Your defense rises, my attack rises. We're equaling that out pretty nicely. Also Max Knuckle. That was the less smart choice on your part, also raising your attack. You might be able to take me out now with your Max Steel Spikes. Thing is, if I however go in there and nah, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Yeah. Nothing is ever risk-free. Hey, Mac, you did amazing. Love you. So, let me just see. You have double kick, that's super effective. And I mean, it's on the way down, so maybe that's good. Maybe that's good because now it shrinks. And it doesn't have a lot of HP. Let's try it. Double kick. You have a high attack stat. I think that's exactly what we needed. The fact that double kick brings us to the end of the game nearly. Insane that this is still a move that you have. There you go. Losing in the funds is pretty rough. But I suppose I'd better take a quick shot to remember it by. There we go, we did that. Challenger Lin seizes victory! I did. My lovely Pokemon and I have become much stronger than we were before. But it just blew right past us. Beyond anything I'd imagine. I'm still pretty young myself. But it just goes to show that there's always someone younger coming up, reaching further than you ever dreamed. And you've got your whole future ahead of you. Keep up the momentum, prove that Leon's not unbeatable. Number 528, Challenger Lin has achieved a dazzling triumph! The trainer who was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed her. The results of the final round. Alright, the big moment's finally here, eh? I came just to cheer you on, you know? Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? Good saying. Right, you reckon I should cheer for Lin too, don't ya? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together, way back in Postwick. So you better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate. You can also cheer for 2 people. Thank you, Rillaboom. Your wise words. Your words are wise beyond your age, Rillaboom. Well then. I don't know who or what you're gonna send out, so we're just gonna orient the team in a way that, again, we got them in. And then we're gonna go out there and have the final match. Maybe. Something tells me it won't be that easy. And if it is, haha! Oh, he's already standing there waiting, aura farming. Hi, Leon. You good? The tense, still air on the pitch. The exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. You're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. If we can it can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the God of the Region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard, and all the rest of our team, will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Let's go, I'm ready! Wait, hold on! Hey, look at the monitor! Why would anybody point it out? There's nothing happening. What is on that big screen? As per usual, it can never be easy. Hello there, Lin and Lee. Leon and Lin, just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day. For the sake of Gala's future, of course. You're insane. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. Whoops. I'm sorry it comes to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Yeah, sure, it's his fault, you dumb idiot. And now? Lee! Lin! That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. Should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, they're terrible at directions. What if we get lost along the way? Well, you should have run after him then. I want to help my brother, Lin. I've got to go, but I can't even manage to beat you. So what sort of help could I ever be? I mean, you're still some sort of help. You can take out some Dynamax Pokemon that are running rampage right now, so do that! You can help. Just short of what I just said. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing where the sky went all dark. Once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean he's bringing that about? And where did he even hear the name? Where did we even hear the name? Same difference back in Motostock. The statue of the hero in Motostock. Sonny said something back then, didn't she? though it turned out to be wrong since they were actually true heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Lynn. But where to start looking? Well, how about back in the Slumbering Weald? That's it, Lynn. I'm sure it's got to be in the Slumbering Weald. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering Weald. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. Am I just getting ported over there, or do I actually have to do this myself? I'm actually getting ported over there. Hey there! Huh? Lynn and Hop? I completely forgot about the championship match. What were you two doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. Chairman saw to that, and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering Weald? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? Thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? Darkest Day is the name of the black storm that nearly brought the Gala region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Lynn? I'm here to stop the Darkest Day. Well, technically I'm here to search for the Shield Pokemon. I suppose the legends are true. Then the Sword and Shield Pokemon should be able to prevent the Darkest Day from coming to pass. They may be just what we need to beat back the Black Storm. Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering Weald. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking into something that's been bothering me. Oh thanks, I used 2 of these actually. Can I make my own decisions please when I wanna go into something game? All that matters is that you do what you can. You've become a fine Pokemon trainer after all. I hate how pushy the game is right now. Ready for this, Lynn? I wonder if we're about to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it bother us now. We've both grown a lot stronger and so have our Pokemon. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day. That was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. Reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. Yeah, but I will do this next time. Because this is, I think, in a good length already. And also, I think the whole championship and everything, getting to the final and everything, was a good moment to end this episode. And now the last episode, well actually next episode, because I'm pretty sure there will be one more episode after that where the post-game stuff is happening. But in the next episode, we're gonna stop the Darkest Day, we're gonna have a match against Leon, we're gonna have the end credits, and I don't know what else will happen to make this episode last in time. But I think we're in a good stopping spot. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Bye!